Dolphins, they're alive. They kept their season going. They held the Rams to 5 field goals and took advantage of sort of every opportunity the Rams gave them. They gave them plenty. They got the win. They snapped their 3-game skid. And here is Tua on what was working for him last night.
I would say the confidence is always there, but to be able to see the product out there, to see what we can do and play complementary football in that sense, when we turn the ball over, the defense is able to hold them and minimize the points that they score, and vice versa. When the defense gives us opportunities, we're able to take advantage of that. So, you know, I think this is something that we can continue to build on, we can continue to grow on.
Okay, it wasn't the prettiest of wins, but loved hearing from Tua there. 3 straight one-possession losses. So that's what we were dealing with Miami. Close games. Seeing them get better as the game went on, seeing them sort of close it out on the road, bright lights, that's encouraging. It's a top 10 defense that made Matthew Stafford uncomfortable all night long. And then Tua, he went Mariano Rivera, enter Sandman, and closed things out. Tua was 7 for 9 in the fourth quarter. Tua extending plays with his legs, love to see it. He picked up huge third down conversions, Mostert, OBJ. Every single time the Rams cut this thing to 1 score, he drove Miami right back down the field. He answered. Now, overall, the offense, I feel like we wanted the fireworks. It was very hyped going into the season. But the fourth quarter, that's going to help spark them down the stretch, I think. They're going to carry this over as they are a game and a half back. By the way, OBJ going against his former team. What's up, Tua? They're a game back of the Broncos for a wild card spot, y'all. So they got to beat the Patriots. They got to beat the Raiders they got coming up. And then they're in the playoff hunt. Okay, they're in at plus 280, by the way, wink, on FanDuel Sportsbook to get in. That's pretty short odds considering where they stood heading into this very week. Rams side of things, this is one you come back to if they don't end up making the playoffs. You're like, that Monday nighter at home in the fall. They could have made things. I don't know what was going on with the Rams. There was like sloppiness, uncharacteristic of a McVay team, things you don't see out of Matthew Stafford. LA punted 1 time over their final 9 possessions. They scored 0 touchdowns though. Math isn't mathing. Interception, the fumbles, the sacks, the penalties leading to missed field goals, missed opportunities. They went 0 for 3 in the red zone on the night. Rams looking like, I don't know, one of the best teams in the league. I had Andrew Whitworth, a legend, Hall of Famer, saying that this is their division. Cardinals fine, but they're going to take it. Why do you say that? Because you've got the coach that's been there. You got the quarterback that's been there. You got the weapons. They can do it. I don't know what was last. It was a fluky sort of thing. They're healthy. You can't blame it on that. It was just kind of stunning how messy it looked. Do I think they'll figure it out? Hopefully, but I don't know if they have time. This drops them 2 games back of the Cardinals for the division. Game back of the Niners, 2.5 games behind Green Bay for a wild card spot. Green Bay licking their chops at Chicago this weekend. The odds for the Rams, they're plus 480 to get into the playoffs. Wow. Okay, if you want to put that into perspective, that's nearly twice as long as the Dolphins. That, my friends, is wild.